Coral reefs. Just the name conjures up images of vibrant colors, exotic fish, and a whole world hidden beneath the waves. But corals are much more than just pretty faces. They are living animals, tiny creatures called polyps that build magnificent structures we call reefs. Imagine a city built by millions of tiny workers. That's what a coral reef is. Each polyp creates a hard calcium carbonate skeleton, adding to the reef structure over generations. These underwater cities teem with life, providing food and shelter for countless marine creatures. Coral reefs are the rainforests of the sea, bursting with biodiversity. Fish, sharks, turtles, and a kaleidoscope of invertebrates all depend on these vibrant ecosystems for survival. They are vital to the health of our oceans and our planet. But these underwater treasures are facing unprecedented threats. Climate change, pollution, and destructive fishing practices are pushing coral reefs to the brink. Their survival depends on our actions. Deep in the azure waters of the Indian Ocean lies a secret paradise, Lakshadweep. This archipelago, a string of pearlescent islands scattered across the sea, is home to some of the most pristine coral reefs on Earth. Lakshadweep's corals are unique. Isolated by the vastness of the ocean, they have evolved in relative solitude, creating a distinct ecosystem teeming with endemic species found nowhere else on the planet. Imagine diving into a kaleidoscope of colors. Staghorn corals branch out like underwater antlers, their white tips contrasting against the deep blues of the sea. Massive brain corals, their surfaces etched like intricate maps, stand as ancient sentinels on the reef. Schools of brightly colored fish dart in and out of the coral branches. Graceful reef sharks patrol the reef's edge, their sleek bodies gliding through the water. Giant sea turtles, ancient mariners, graze peacefully on the seafloor. Lakshadweep's coral reefs are a testament to the beauty and diversity of life. Lakshadweep, meaning 100,000 islands in Sanskrit, is a tiny archipelago nestled in the Lakshadweep Sea, off the southwestern coast of India. These islands are a world away from the hustle and bustle of the mainland. Imagine a string of emerald jewels scattered across a sapphire sea. That's Lakshadweep. Each island is a picture postcard paradise, fringed by pristine white sand beaches and shaded by swaying coconut trees. The islands are formed by coral atolls, rings of coral reefs that encircle shallow lagoons. Islanders call coral as Pavijaput. These lagoons, sheltered from the open ocean, provide calm, clear waters perfect for snorkeling and diving, offering a glimpse into the magical world beneath the waves. But Lakshadweep is more than just a pretty face. Its remote location and unique geography have created a sanctuary for marine life, a haven of biodiversity in an increasingly threatened world. Coral reefs are often called the rainforests of the sea, and for good reason. They support a staggering array of life, rivaling the biodiversity of any terrestrial ecosystem. Lakshadweep's coral reefs are no exception. They are oases of life in the vast blue desert of the ocean. Imagine a bustling city beneath the waves. Fish in every color imaginable dart in and out of the coral branches. Crabs and lobsters scuttle across the seafloor. Sea stars and anemones cling to the reef, their tentacles swaying gently in the current. The reefs provide food and shelter for countless marine creatures. The people of Lakshadweep have named uniquely their fishes and creatures in different names. They call eel as malani, stonefish as peachin, Indian mackerel as shikani, swordfish as alamine, stingray as kotar, octopus as apal, tuna as shuramine, kingfish as ayakora. Dried tuna fish is most special items in island cuisines, which is known as maz in local language. Meen chakara is also a very popular dish in islands which enhance any dish with the flavor of fish. They are breeding grounds for fish, ensuring healthy populations that sustain local fisheries and support the livelihoods of Lakshadweep's people. But the importance of Lakshadweep's coral reefs extends far beyond their immediate surroundings. They act as natural barriers, protecting the islands from erosion by waves and storms. They are vital to the health of the entire Lakshadweep Sea ecosystem. Section 5. Coral Havens. A glimpse into Lakshadweep's underwater cities. Diving into Lakshadweep's coral reefs is like entering another world. The sunlight dances on the surface, creating a shimmering, kaleidoscopic effect as it filters through the water. Schools of fish, a flurry of silver and gold, weave their way through the coral branches, their scales catching the light. Imagine yourself weightless, surrounded by an explosion of color and life. Delicate sea fans sway in the current, their intricate patterns resembling delicate lace. Curious clownfish peek out from their anemone homes, their bright orange bodies a stark contrast against the white tentacles. Look closely, and you might spot a shy octopus, its skin blending seamlessly with the coral, or a moray eel peering from its crevice, its sharp teeth a reminder of the reef's wild beauty. Each nook and cranny of the reef is teeming with life, a testament to the incredible biodiversity of these underwater cities, but this delicate balance is under threat and it's up to us to protect it. Section 6. The Symphony of the Reefs, a Delicate Balance. Coral reefs are not just collections of pretty corals, they are complex ecosystems finely tuned over millennia, where every organism plays a crucial role. This delicate balance is what makes coral reefs so vibrant and so vulnerable. Imagine a symphony orchestra. Each instrument plays its part, contributing to the harmony of the music. Remove one instrument, and the balance is disrupted. The same is true for coral reefs. The corals themselves are the foundation of the ecosystem, providing the structure and habitat for countless other species. Fish graze on algae, keeping its growth in check and preventing it from smothering the corals. Predators like sharks and groupers keep populations of herbivorous fish in balance, preventing overgrazing. Even the smallest creatures like the colorful crabs and shrimp that scuttle across the reef play a vital role in maintaining the health of the ecosystem. They are the cleaners, the recyclers, and the unsung heroes of the coral reef. Threats to Lakshadweep's corals. Despite their remote location, Lakshadweep's coral reefs face global threats. Climate change and pollution cast shadows over this paradise. Rising temperatures cause coral bleaching, turning vibrant reefs white. Corals expel algae, losing color and becoming vulnerable. Pollution from the mainland carried by currents is a growing concern. Destructive fishing practices further damage Lakshadweep's reefs. Section 8. Guardians of the Reef, protecting Lakshadweep's treasure. The future of Lakshadweep's coral reefs depends on our actions. Fortunately, there are people working tirelessly to protect this underwater treasure. Dedicated individuals and organizations committed to conservation and sustainable practices. Imagine local communities coming together, their livelihoods intertwined with the health of the reef, to establish marine protected areas. These sanctuaries, off limits to fishing and other extractive activities, provide a safe haven for marine life to recover and thrive. Scientists and researchers are working to understand the complex threats facing Lakshadweep's corals and to develop innovative solutions. They are studying the impacts of climate change, monitoring water quality, and exploring coral restoration techniques to help damaged reefs recover. Education and awareness are key to conservation efforts. By teaching future generations about the importance of coral reefs and inspiring them to become stewards of the ocean, we can ensure the long-term survival of these precious ecosystems. Section 9. A call to action, our shared responsibility. Protecting Lakshadweep's coral reefs is not just the responsibility of scientists, conservationists, or local communities. It is a shared responsibility, a global imperative. We all have a role to play in ensuring the survival of these underwater treasures for generations to come. Imagine a world where future generations can experience the wonder of diving into a healthy coral reef, where the vibrant colors and teeming life of the underwater world continue to inspire awe and wonder. This is the future we must strive for. We can all make a difference in our everyday lives. By reducing our carbon footprint, minimizing our use of single-use plastics, and supporting sustainable seafood choices, we can reduce our impact on the ocean. By supporting organizations working to protect coral reefs, advocating for responsible environmental policies, and spreading awareness about the importance of ocean conservation, we can amplify our impact and create a wave of change. Section 10. Embracing sustainable tourism, a promise for the future. Tourism, while a potential threat to fragile ecosystems like coral reefs, can also be a powerful force for conservation. Tourism can change the life of people with positive employment impact if it is enrolled in a sustainable way. By embracing sustainable tourism practices, we can ensure that Lakshadweep's beauty benefits both visitors and the environment. Imagine tourists snorkeling over healthy coral reefs, marveling at the abundance of marine life, and learning about the importance of protecting this fragile ecosystem. This is the promise of sustainable tourism. Ecotourism initiatives, focused on educating visitors about the local environment and minimizing their impact, can provide alternative livelihoods for local communities while promoting conservation. By choosing eco-friendly accommodations, supporting local businesses, and respecting the marine environment, tourists can become stewards of Lakshadweep's natural heritage. Enforcing strict guidelines for snorkeling and diving, and investing in waste management and renewable energy sources are essential steps towards ensuring that tourism in Lakshadweep remains sustainable. Preserving paradise, a legacy for generations to come. The future of Lakshadweep's coral reefs hangs in our actions and future. The choices we make today will determine their fate. This is a future we must strive to prevent. By supporting conservation efforts, we can turn the tide, ensure these treasures inspire awe for generations to come. For more interesting videos, please like and subscribe my channel. See you soon. Have a great day ahead.